That's where things went very wrong. I applied a growth serum, and they took to it all too well. And I've been locked up in here ever since. I'm afraid to go out there again. They've tried to gobble me up on more than one occasion. Why do they despise me so? I created them. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? Here on Earth? Stop looking at me like that. I'm no Lou.
That, yeah, that.
I was like, whoa.
Yo, me every time I go to the strip club, dog.
Oh my god.
That's not supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen, but by God, it's magic when it does. Anyways, welcome everyone to another episode of the Elder Run. I am your dungeon master and dungeon daddy, Faye Holiday, here to help you guys console your current trauma and give you new trauma. Fun. Here with us always is everyone, which is not always the case, but this time it is the case.
That's so true.
And we're all very happy for everyone involved. All right, and so Thorn, do the recap.
What?
I wasn't here for it.
Okay, fine. Fine then. Agatha, do the recap while I shotgun a White Claw, 'cause I'm horribly sleep deprived and Daddy needs his go juice.
Okay. Let me use my big brain real quick. Okay. So last time we left off, we had ended up beating this old witch that disappeared into a strange black smoke pool. Very ominous. There's nothing good in that pool, by the way. We really shouldn't go in it or go near it or do anything with it. And while that was going on, Agatha realized those horrible thoughts. Rego and Thorn were like doing some shit in the corner and they discovered like a weird evil crystal or something. And Melora decided to put a grimoire into the pool and then just grab something out of it after explicitly being told, hey, don't do that, like don't touch that. And then what happened was Agatha saw that and got really pissed off, and that was kind of where we left off, minus all of the backstory things that happened while a certain two people weren't here.
Very true. Our intrepid heroes, or less intrepid and less than heroes, are currently in the middle of a horrible place next to a gateway to pseudo-hell. After fighting a horrible Lady of the Night, which did nothing but curse Ando's character Thorn over and over and over again.
It was great.
With like,
I was not traumatized whatsoever.
Yeah, she hit you with the reverse wet dreams, sucking the soul out of your body, almost literally. And hey, in Melora's defense, it was never explicitly stated not to throw anything into the dark pool. It was just common sense.
Oh, that's right. She does like that sometimes, so I should have said that.
Also, I was being contacted by my patrons, so stay mad.
Finally getting the first words ever spoken to you by your patron, of which it is a patron that we have now found out through the backstory that you never even asked for and know nothing about. With no questions, you did the regards and got a very cool magical item. So, you know, good things happen to good people. That's what we learned. So, you guys, after defeating the Dark Lady, you're kind of at an impasse here. You guys can go back to Flame Ruin Village, or you can continue on with your main quest and follow the map to find the half dragon and his kobold cohorts at this destination of this mysterious map that you've gotten. But before that, let's get back in here. Where we left off. So Rago and Thorn, you guys weren't here when this was happening, but you do overhear Agatha talking to Shanti about the black pool here, what it could possibly mean. So if you guys were arguing over the heart gem and who should hold it or something like that, and yeah, so you guys, if you guys wanted to ask Shanti anything or anything like that, you guys would have had that opportunity if that's something you want to do right now. If not, that's fine.
I think I'm okay. I don't need or at least I don't have any questions or things to talk about.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got nothing.
So, while you and Thorn were arguing over whether there are more doors or wheels in the world, you guys are interrupted with Agatha saying,
Lovely wheels.
Listen, Thorn, I'm telling you, there's way more windows on the walls.
But then you hear Shanti, like, but then you have to ask, like, are windows actually doors? and you guys are cut off by Agatha, the raised voices. Why don't you guys start there?
Okay, great. Yeah. Gonna be looking over at Melora and watching her just pull something out of the fucking pool. She's gonna shout, "What are you doing?" And she's going to go ahead and run over to try and check to see what the fuck dumbass just pulled out of the evil black pool that's supposed to like kill all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see sort of a softball size like black orb. And it's like, it's not like black and shiny, like it's very dull, like almost like it sucks in light. And you look at it, you can give me like an arcana or a religion check if you want.
Okay. Go with Arcana. The fuck are my dice? Alright, fatty 13.
13 for arcana or religion.
Arcana.
Yeah, it's a magical ball.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's black, maybe it's evil.
That's honestly.
It's probably
makes sense.
maybe
Yeah,
it's
that's
cursed.
like stereotypes.
It is it is also a stereotype. You're a little open-minded about it because, you know, like there's been a lot of progress in the magical, like, you know, and cursed item communities. And you'd hate to step on that, but I mean, it's really up to your discretion. It's definitely probably magical.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so Agatha will just kind of be like fucking squinting at the ball and like looks over at Melora and goes, "How did you possibly acquire that? What did you do?"
What does that matter to you?
Agatha's eyes are kind of like gonna go wide.
Because this pool is not exactly the safest thing. You just were reaching into it and
Then I survived.
apparently.
She'll look a little off-put.
I mean, I suppose so. But
I'm fine.
She's gonna like look you up and down.
I guess I was a little entranced because my patron was talking to me, but
She's gonna look over the dark pool and back at you.
from there,
you know, like when I will tell you, like normally, like I can see like a figure in the corner of my eye. Normally, like it's there. You know, like that weird shadow thing that I've talked about when I was, you know, with you growing up.
yeah.
It was weird because she was fully in front of me this time.
She's gonna like cross her arms, look like a little less pissed off. But still gonna like contemplate for a second.
Okay, so your weird shadow friend is from the
strange evil portal?
Yes, but I don't. Truthfully, I don't know. I guess 90% she could be evil, but I don't know. She just asked me for something and gave me something in exchange.
I have a
Wait.
very important question to ask. Agatha, did you hang up the scrying stone?
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure like we said goodbye.
Okay.
Because I remember like Agatha thinking, damn, she talks so fucking much.
She does talk. Okay. This is good. Okay. You may continue.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What did you put into it?
I don't know that ugly book over there by them.
It's gonna like quickly look back over
Yeah,
at the other two, look back at you.
Yeah, the Necromancer's Grimoire is gone. What are Rago and Thorn doing? Are they just listening in, or?
I kind of look around once they look back at the general direction, and I look over to Thorn. Thorn, was there a book here?
Now you mention it, I'm pretty sure there was. It was like kind of
Oh,
spooky
we suck
looking.
at guarding things. This is why they never put us on guard missions.
They notoriously have not. True. This is true.
Yeah, it's usually just murder things. Kind of MO.
Funny how that works.
Mm.
Shout out to those bandits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, book's coming on this end as I wave back to Agatha.
Yeah, no books. Nope.
Agatha's face is just gonna look kind of mortified.
Debatable if I've
Look
ever
back at
seen
Melora.
a book before. So
I mean, you guys did leaf through it a little bit.
you let me go through it.
Yeah, you read it, a little bit of it. Was it Rago or was it you?
Yeah.
It was the Necromancer's spell book, and then at the end it was
We
like
did read it,
journaled and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I thought we just used context clues for that one, but fair enough.
No, it's just right. I mean, you couldn't actually read it because it was like Sunscript, like wizard like spell language, most of it. But the journal part you could read,
Oh yeah.
and it kind of insinuated that he had something to do with the dragon attack that destroyed the
Oh.
place.
That's right. What a jerk.
Yeah, no, he was definitely. I don't know. Maybe he was a complex character who had like very complex motives, and maybe relatable in some ways. But you'll never know. So.
Murdering and cursing a whole
Yeah,
band.
we're never gonna know that.
Yeah, you're not gonna know now. So I don't worry about it.
Me, when I kill a couple people for a fancy little gemstone, I'm actually so complex. Like, there's so many levels to me. The innocents I murdered, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's not really the money that drives me. It's like the transaction that really is like the climax for me in that sort of scenario. Like someone giving me their money,
Yeah.
Someone giving me their life, and then I take it.
and I just
Oh,
take it,
nice.
and then it really turns me on. I just throw it into like a soul stone, and then just like leave it in a forest somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what a fucking idiot, am I right? Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, where the fuck were we?
Book missing. Don't know.
Right, book
I mean, what
missing,
book?
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah, okay.
It's really easy to gaslight Thorn. You just be like, it's just so easy.
Yeah. Yes, like girl boss,
Alright.
you know.
Yeah. True. Okay, Agatha will, like, glance down at Melora.
Alright. So, do you even know what that orb does?
Oh yeah, you know. She
I
knows.
do, yeah. It helps me refresh my spells in battle, and it helps me gain spells that I've used in battle. In a sense.
She's still gonna look, like, pretty worried.
Surely there has to be some kind of downside to this. I mean,
She, like, motions over to the pool.
right?
Mhm.
As far as
I
the
guess,
magic item goes, mechanically no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
The-
okay, right.
Yeah. If there was a downside, it was probably pertains to whatever was in that book.
Yippee!
I think that's
Alright.
easy enough to like suss out if you were Agatha.
It was so strange. Her words were just so soothing to my ears. It was just kind of entrancing. Honestly, if I ever come upon one of these things again, you should honestly keep me away, or she'll try to...
Agatha is just gonna look like a little bit more terrified.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're saying that now after what you've just done.
Well, it's the
that
first time it
really,
ever
really
happened,
helps.
honestly.
Babysit you away from the dark pool. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I should have said something, but I was, I guess, not here mentally.
Agatha's like gonna pinch the bridge of her nose.
like massage her for a second. Okay. Alright, how about we get out of here? There's nothing good that's going to come from this pool, and I don't need you sticking any more limbs or anything else into it. Frankly, I don't want to
Yeah,
know
it
what else
felt
comes out.
weird. It felt like when your limb, it's like when I stuck my arm in it, I feel like it just went numb, completely numb. I don't know. It felt weird though.
Agatha will just look more concerned. She's just gonna kind of like put like a hand on your back and just kind of like gently push you away from the pool.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just get out of here. Let's go talk to the other two. I
Hey,
don't
we're
want
not
to stay
supposed
here
to
any
go
longer.
swimming.
No, we're not supposed to go swimming. Are you both ready to go? I think it's about time we leave the place.
If you insist, I'm ready to move. Thorn, I don't think you should go swimming, by the way. You don't have the arm strength right now for it.
Are you even able to swim? Do you know how?
Yes.
You did not
We'll
think
test
sure
that.
of yourself.
We'll test that in liquid water instead of the demon pool.
Hmm.
That works better for me. Alright.
She'll like make like a let's get out of here motion.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Do you guys want to like maybe take a short rest here before you go out, or, I mean,
So like probably like up further in the house, but I mean,
I think that's fine.
maybe even a long rest.
Yeah.
Maybe take a little nap next to the black pool.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
just accidentally roll on into it. Oops. I hate when that happens.
Sleep.
I do have a tiny hut now. So.
Yeah, Thorn does sleepwalk. He looks for yogurt in the middle of the night.
Damn, yeah, I got some
Yogurt!
Yogurt.
got something creamy in that pool over there. You should go check it out.
Heyo.
Imagine he comes out with yogurt. Agatha's gonna lose her mind.
Yeah.
Just watch out, what's up, guys?
You cannot eat that. You literally
Looks at
cannot.
the yogurt is just moldy, like mold as shit, like black mold laced throughout it. Just Thorn's already eating it. There's nothing.
Texture.
You know?
It's just texture, you know.
Yeah, you know that's how they invented penicillin. That's the good shit.
True.
Yeah, true.
It wasn't
eat
black mold, but
Well, could have been.
no, definitely not.
Well, it could have been. You know, like who's to say what kind of mold it was? Anyways. All right, so you guys, I will bring you out to the because you guys are out of the fire and weirdly enough back in the frying pan. For you still have a
I feel like there's a YouTube episode called that.
there maybe. Yeah, so you guys are still right here. So ignore the compass rows on this. West is north in this case. So you guys are just in this manor where the Google you are here boy is.
Thank you.
So it's probably be pretty easy just to follow this crater out and then just leave out here, unless there's something else you want to explore in the city. But there's really not much except for legions of undead. So
Get rid of those.
you got rid of some of those, but
We got rid of them when the lady left or whatever.
no, she
I feel
can
like
she
she's
can
only one of many.
she controlled a couple of undead like the flesh golem. But the rest of the undead
down
here are either natural or she didn't raise any of them to be
I feel let down.
yeah. So most of these undead are natural undead from that were raised just being around the Shadowfell portal, which I think Shanti kind of came to the conclusion of, and then there were a select few that she had like dominated, so to speak,
Damn.
in a non-sexual way.
Oh. Disappointing.
It's
Granny's
funny.
getting excited.
Oh my gosh,
Oh. Oh yeah.
she's
Get out of here.
she likes that. The undead are actually closer to her peer range than the rest of you,
Damn.
as far as age. All right. Anyways,
Crying right now.
Agatha, you feel like God just burned you, but it's all right. Anyways, so it'd probably be pretty easy to get out of here. Like I said, you guys didn't see too many. I mean, there's undead here, but most of them are. Thank you for that. Except that's the wrong way. North should be west.
All right. Whatever.
So, as you guys go ahead and how do you guys want to get out of here?
With my feet.
Okay. Are you guys gonna be a little stealthy, or are you just gonna fight your way out? What's happening? That's the question.
I would rather take a stealth option, as we don't want to attract more, because I feel like if we just continue to fight, we're gonna end up bringing on more and more hordes that hear the battles.
I mean, if it's stealth, I think we're doomed, but we can attempt.
Well, I do have a good. If you guys want to do a party stealth check, I do have good news. The passive perception of zombies and skeletons is really not that much. As long as you get over a 10, you should be able to get out of here pretty good. So why don't everyone just roll out on the D&D dice your little stealth rolls here.
Oh yay! Yippee!
And let's see how you guys do.
We're gonna get a 9. I can feel it in my soul. So we all just roll. Yeah.
Yep, everyone do a roll.
Oh my god! I didn't fail it. Let's fucking go.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't
Beautiful.
add anything, but
Okay. Yeah.
mine's,
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
Oh
24.
my god! You and your
One
fucking
fail.
ball.
One fail, but the rest of you succeeded. So, as a party, you are successful. You were able to get out of the of the city of the damned here, or cursed, or whatever I named it. I named it something.
Laura's just like fucking bouncing her new ball like a goddamn basketball and she's just making disgusting noises.
It's like a super ball. She's just like hitting it and it's going off the ceilings and like down and pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop. Okay. All right. So you guys make it out. You're still by the river here as dictated by the little "you are here" marker. Now the location of the map where the kobolds and the half dragon were apparently heading is up here in these mountains, right up here. Is that location? So are you guys gonna take a short rest at like in the manor? Was that what you were gonna say?
Thought we were potentially gonna do a long rest because I mean I'm pretty sure some of these bitches took damage. and
Yeah, you guys are
spells.
horribly hurt.
I'm like
Hold on.
HP.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys. So you guys got out of the city, so you guys can easily set up camp out here, if you wish to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys set up camp, and you can make a tiny hut, right?
Yeah.
Any hut?
Hell yeah, you
Tiny
guys,
hut.
you guys tiny hut up, which means you're pretty much safe from anything. But go ahead,
Hut
everyone,
for my
roll me.
butt.
True. Everyone, roll me a d6.
No.
Also, thank you, B, for the gift subs. I appreciate it a lot.
No problem.
Yoink.
Just a
Six,
D6?
2 6s. Alrighty, a 4 and a 1.
Oh
All right.
my god.
Okay.
You know,
Every right action has a reaction.
Yeah. Matter is
You
not
get that
created or
fucking ball.
destroyed. This is true. Okay, so tell me, guys, how's your guys' sleep go? Does anyone keep watch?
I don't sleep, remember?
Does anyone do anything? That's true. You do not sleep. Do you do anything in your downtime? What's everyone doing as they kind of get ready to sleep and regain all their goodness?
I'd help keep watch. After watching them take a fucking beating.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, because I don't trust my lawyer right now, so.
Yeah. Well, that'll happen. Classic warlock shenanigans.
True.
All right. What about Rago? What does he do to get ready for bed?
Rago, of course, gonna unload pretty much a lot of the gear that he is carrying after such an excursion. He did nearly fucking die in that, so he's a little bit shaken up in a way. He's a little bit of a mental struggle, if you will, being one of the only ones that really fell during the big fight with the hound and the ogres from earlier. That's still kind of on his mind a little bit. He's still reflecting on that and how he can look to make sure it doesn't happen again, to put risk toward those who he's traveling with. He knows that Thorn can handle it. They've been partners for years, but he's unsure about if he can protect an entire party with more people.
Yeah.
Just after that instance.
And while he was down, he also had a memory revisit him of being with his sisters back home and all that, and perhaps his mind's. I mean, that was last time he's seen them's probably. How old's Rago?
Rago's about 38.
38. Yeah. So it's probably been about almost 20 years since he's even seen him.
Mm-hmm. So there was a lot going on in that fight, and given the chance to kind of unload everything, both physically and mentally, there is a bit of wear and tear on him all around.
Yeah. What about Thorn? What's Thorn doing?
I'm just gonna curl up on a ball because I'm really excited about finally getting a good night's rest in the first time.
This is true. This will be the first night you don't have a reverse wet dream. Which was an awful experience. Yeah, so you guys take your long rest. Nothing crazy happens. You guys take your long rest, and dawn approaches, or what you can only imagine to be dawn in this this cursed area. You're kind of getting a little bit out of it. The sun peeks through a little bit every now and then, but it's still. I'm sorry. Damn it! It's still a little. The clouds are overcast, a bit gray, and not like I said, not enough rain to really get you too wet. But it's always just you can hear little droplets of rain coming down. The trees, which presumably used to be very luscious oak trees, are now mottled with dead limbs as if they have mange. You guys get up. The dome subsides. Looking around, doesn't seem like anyone really noticed you or anything like that. And you guys are free to continue on.
Okay.
Yay.
Before we leave, Agatha's gonna like motion for all of you to like come here. Then she's gonna like unfurl the map.
Alright. We have two options here. Three, I guess, but we're gonna go with the first two. First option is we return back down to the castle, let them know that we've taken care of their problem. And from there, whatever happens, happens.
She looks like a little like
a little annoyed as she starts speaking. Are these mountains up here? She like puts her finger over here. Talked about the kobolds and dragon. Not sure if we even want to try investigating that or not. She looks at like Thorn specifically, since we're a little bit beat up. But that's fine.
That's because
Not
I'm
sure
iron.
not sure how confident you guys are, since the last couple fights have been a little rough around the edges. But we can do.
Well, I finally got some sleep, so like easy mode. Easy mode. I was just tired those other times.
That does make more sense and does help.
Thorn, you can still get your ass beaten even with a proper night's
Whoa,
rest.
whoa. Probably,
Go on.
but not the point.
Alright, well, we'll try not to get your ass beat. I can only heal so much. What do you guys think? Do we have a preference?
No preference with me. Whatever route that seems more efficient or seems quicker might be better, right? Want to make sure that we can catch whoever it is that like the kobolds, right?
Potentially. I mean, I'm not sure how far along they've gotten at this point.
Mm.
Thorn.
I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, Laura.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Agatha's gonna drag a hand down her face.
Okay, great. So we're up here. Like you said, Rago, we could just go up it. Was a bit more of a trek, but if you all are down, could.
Go for it. We do need to maybe get a bit of my mojo back, hopefully, with anything we encounter along the way. I'm in for it.
Let's go on an adventure.
Yes, let's. She'll put the map away.
No
I
more,
suppose we should get
spooky
a move
woods,
on.
though. Thank you.
All right, yeah. So you guys start moving out towards the mountains out there. And you're
The mountains.
what's the marching order here?
I'm imagining probably like either
Brago's
Agatha or
either going to take the
Rack in
front or the second from the front. Brago, we're going to try and be more up front, at least in this moment.
Okay. If you want to be up front, I could be Caboose.
That works.
Alright.
Thorn, do you want to stay closer to me because of the partnership?
Of course.
And yeah, I'll be in front of Agatha in the back.
Just gonna keep an eye on you easier.
Alrighty, so it's is it Thorn and
Rago, Thorn, Melora, Agatha.
Alrighty. Go ahead. Rago and Thorn both give me perception checks.
Okay.
Perception.
My perception is that. Okay. I perceive nothing for sure.
Alrighty. Ando, you're like in the middle of telling a story. Thorn is presumably about I don't know what about. You can tell me what sort of story he's on about, but he's very, very enthralled in it. But Rago, since you're not paying attention, you do notice
You bastard.
as you guys follow this river out and the sun peeks out and you see these dusty, craggy mountains out here. And you're following the river. You notice you see a kobold down by the river. He's pretty far ahead of you, probably like 200 feet or so. and he's on. You can see there's sort of like a trail or something, like a dirt sort of trail that goes up into the mountains, and he's got buckets, and he's filling the buckets full of water.
With that, I motion for the team to slow down and come to a halt. I mention, looks like we have something up ahead, as I point up to try and get the others to see what I see, if the kobold is still running for water.
What's that little red man?
That might be what we're hunting for.
Wait, what?
Looking...
Hunting?
I don't know if it's hunting. As I point at the buckets, I think it's trying to collect something, perhaps for others of its same kind.
Oh, no. Do you have intents to just automatically kill the? Presuming it's a.
Absolutely
kobold?
not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. The buckets imply that something else is out there. And what we should probably do, maybe we should follow this little guy.
That's not the worst idea. I don't see why not.
That might be Raku's best idea ever.
Hey, whoa! What do you mean best idea?
Unfortunate.
You can see that the kobold, it does seem like it's talking to itself, but it throws the buckets on a stick, and it brings the stick over its shoulders, and it turns around and starts walking up along the dirt path up into the mountains.
And that, folks, is our opportunity to follow it, as I proceed to tiptoe stealthily to follow it up the dirt path.
Yeah, we're doomed.
Oh, good thing that was with disadvantage. All right. He doesn't notice you. He's just walking up.
So cool.
Do any of you speak Draconic?
I doubt it.
I do not.
Sad face. No.
No.
All right. Well, he's
We'll be fine.
saying something in Draconic. You can catch words every now and then. Just kind of talking.
Orc?
And he's walking up, and you guys follow him for a while, and then you get to a spot, a very, very interesting little spot where you see a bunch of other kobolds. You can see that there's a bunch of fires that are set up, and they're kind of standing out there. He walks into this sort of like this craggy outpouring where he goes in, and it's kind of like a little canyon where you lose sight of him. And I'll bring you guys over to, I believe, this map here. And you can see that this, the entrance, they're guarding an entrance to a cave of some sort, and you can see that, that there's a lower sort of walkway that goes into the cave, as well as there's these upper areas that are just infested with kobolds. And they're just sort of talking to each other in Draconic. And the little one comes in, and they start like heckling him, and he and then walks on in. You guys are met with this this sort of a situation here.
Okay.
Well, those appear to be a lot of kobolds.
That's such an astute observation.
I'm pretty good at those.
I know. I don't.
That's why it was your best idea earlier.
I don't think any of us can properly communicate with them, though, right? I mean,
She'll like, I think for a second.
I mean, there's a chance maybe Shanti could, but I don't know if that's a risk we want to take.
I feel like that would be not great for our continued health.
Agreed.
I'm not saying I fully disagree with you, but I mean, what do you think? It's just wise to slaughter them all? Because I personally don't.
Of
I mean,
course
maybe they
not.
know common.
Would anyone know anything about kobolds, like in passing or just hearing around?
Perhaps.
Maybe?
What's the role?
You guys can roll a history check.
I mean, I know stories.
Yeah, you know stories.
I know stories.
History check.
History, or I suppose nature.
I like history better.
Boy.
Oh, nature?
Nature, yeah, you can use nature if
How do
you
you have a
want to.
+6, bro? The fuck?
That was
Much rather do
history.
nature, thank you. Let's go.
All right. You do know that most kobolds do know common.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, okay. Alright, great.
Or at least maybe not all of them, but there's in their societies there's at least one that would know common. But you also know that they're very susceptible to serving, you know, evil, like anything draconic. You know that there's a half dragon here, so they're probably in servitude of the half dragon because they the kobolds are part draconic. They're part dragon, and they gravitate towards serving them. So their disposition towards you would be the same that the half dragon would be to you guys, which is up to you to say.
Just like briefly refresh me. This half dragon, the kobolds. These were. Where do we get this information from again?
So the bandits that had the map that you have showed it to the half dragon, who looked it up and down and then basically like threw it away or something, but they kept it because they wanted to sell it again. So that's what you know about him. That he was just interested in that. They paid them gold to look at it and then went on their way. They did say that they were unpleasant to be around. But other than
Hold on.
that, not much.
What map was this from again?
The one that you guys
Nothing.
have.
From like the start of the campaign?
Yeah, so the map that brought you guys here is the one that also brought them here.
Oh, okay.
The Githzerai or Githyanki.
Alright, gift map.
The Gith
gift
map,
map.
yes.
Okay, gift map.
The Psionic Cipher.
Well, that hurts Rago when it's open.
Yes.
What a fun little thing.
As you guys are
Okay.
sort of discussing about what goes on, you hear a large crash on the other side, and you can see that a lot of these kobolds start yipping and hollering, and they sort of run off. And do any of you speak Giant?
God, I wish.
No,
What the fuck?
I do not speak such language.
Okay, well, a little bit, about half of them do just straight up leave, and you can hear large crashing and Giant being spoken out, like, on the other end of the canyon. A large sort of crashing. You guys can give me a perception check.
Stop it. I hate it here.
Perception.
Trying to roll.
What the fuck is it doing? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
It's me.
So, Rago, you know exactly what's happening. You might not speak Giant, but you know a couple of words, and you heard food and hungry, as well as all these crashing.
Oh,
And so it seems as though that these kobolds are being attacked by a cyclops. You can recognize it as a cyclops on the other end, and a lot of them have sort of just ran off to go deal with that. So if you guys were gonna get in, this is probably the best time to do it. And these two are gonna, and these two that are guarding the entrance are gonna run inside.
Well,
Well, team,
Like-
it looks like someone's going on the hunt. As I kind of allude to the noises off in the distance being related to some type of creatures feeding.
as long as it's not going to be feeding on us, I suppose we could make this work. But
Might be a rest option.
we should probably be prepared for whatever is awaiting us. I can only
Agreed.
imagine the kobolds are so excited about this.
No, they're probably an absolute mess.
Alright, you should probably book it now then.
Alrighty, so are you guys
Yep.
gonna try to be stealthy, or are you gonna engage these guys in combat? What's your plan here?
I think it would be more beneficial to keep that surprise element for as long as we have. No.
Alrighty, so you guys are currently down below. You can see where it's kind of lower here. So you can see that there's kobolds up here. These ones blue are like well armored. So it seems like they're kind of leaders, while these little ones are just like little piddly ones, and archers obviously in the back. Do you want to crawl up to where they're at, or do you want to sneak down underneath here? Because it does seem that there aren't really any like focusing, looking down anymore. Seems like the ones that were tasked with looking down there have left to deal with this Cyclops, which probably just means they're gonna like fight it until he eats enough of them to where he's full and then leaves. So up to you guys how you want to approach this.
We could try stealth.
The keyword try here with my unfortunate
Yeah, I mean-
disadvantage. but
Yeah.
I mean, if we can try for it, as long as we have it. I mean, if we don't,
Alright.
if we don't try for it, it's not going to work out anyways, right?
So-
We're getting to the same confrontation.
Mechanically, they're all distracted. No one's really watching down here, and since they're at a higher elevation, if they were watching, they would have advantage on finding you. But since you guys rolled all those 6s for the random encounter, you have this opportunity. So each of you will be allowed to use to roll with advantage, which means for Agatha, for you would be a straight roll. And as long as you beat
Yahoo.
their passive perception, which luckily is not that good, then you'll be able to sneak in relatively undisturbed. So, go ahead and give me those
Okay.
stealth rolls.
Please.
Okay.
I'm in agony.
What's my number?
So we got a 9 for Agatha, 15 for Melora, 18 for Thorn.
God damn.
Rolling. Sorry.
2d20.
Which one? 2d20?
2d20 plus your stealth modifier.
Stealth. Where the fuck is
So roll 2d20 and then pick the highest roll, I should say.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Okay.
The same anyway. That's not good.
All right.
That's also not too good.
So I have
Monka ass.
some news for you guys.
Oh no.
Yay.
The kobold's passive perception is 8.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So you
Shut up, being
guys,
blind.
you guys are
Oh,
able to get in undisturbed. Sneaking in after all the commotion, you guys get in there. So you guys make it inside, and you are greeted with. It's sort of like a cave entrance. You wouldn't expect it to be that big, but once you get in there, this place is somewhat massive. And you can see that as you go in, the natural cave setting quickly ends into a very man-made structure. You can see stonework done in, and a large door that has been broken down off the front that leads into a passage into a main room.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
But you guys are able to make it in there.
Whee! Yippee!
Okay. You guys are in there. You see this place is lit by torches on the walls. There's cobwebs. It seems like it's been a while since well, it doesn't, it seems like this place has been pretty well kept up until recently. You do notice once you reach the broken in door, inside you can see a lot of scorch marks and a lot of like blood.
Old
Nice.
blood or new blood?
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Okay, 14. So, kind of hard to tell, but it does seem like this blood was probably spilt within the past week. And this blood
Oh, okay.
that is human. There's human, elf, and kobold blood amongst it.
Interesting. Among Us.
Among Us. It's sussy.
Among Us.
I'm sussed out,
What a
dog.
reference.
I know, right?
Oh,
Down, 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 down,
Okay.
down, down,
Okay.
down. Boom, boom.
So, there's blood, and then there's. You said there's a giant door, or it's like a.
It's a large door that was made of stone, and it seemed it was closed and barred, but somehow it was broken inwards. You can see that there's a lot of sort of littered around here are like crude, like almost pulley systems and machinery. It seems like what probably happened here is the kobolds like got a big rock and just started like through like having a bunch of ropes and stuff, just were throwing it against the wall until it eventually broke in as like a somewhat of a
Bash that
siege
shit in. Okay.
engine of some sort.
Okay. Okay. Cobalt ingenuity.
Melora, your nostrils, you smell burnt bodies further into this sort of ruin or structure.
Smells like something burnt everything to a crisp up further.
We should probably be careful about that other half-dragon.
Mm-hmm. Smells like it's kind of new in a sense too.
Is there anything like peculiar about like, I guess, markings on the door or anything?
It's pretty messed up, but there are stone inscriptions, some of it's pictures, but most of it seems to be written in both in mostly Draconic, it seems.
Ooh. Can't believe I'm gonna fucking do this. Can I comprehend languages?
You want to cast Comprehend Languages? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
since
So you do that,
I
and
have that ability.
you have to touch it, but you are able to do that. I have to find my notes on the things. Here it is. All right. So using comprehend languages, you sort of read the broken script here, and you get the basically the notion of like some broken writings of something about the draconic order of something. And it seems that in the context of what's written here, it's said that only those who know the wisdom may enter, and those who enter may not leave, and then and then something else that isn't there. And then it says, after that, it just says that to protect, it's something, they're protecting something in here, some sort of artifact or something that can't be given out, but it's pretty unclear. They really did a number on this door.
Okay. With Agatha's reading, she'll kind of like, she'll look like a little irritated. She'll stop touching the door and kind of turn back to the rest of them, kind of like talking pretty lowly, recount that information. There wasn't, she'll be like looking like at Rago and Thorn. There wasn't much else that you guys were able to gather about this place from your boss, was there?
Not that I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. Did our
Okay,
boss know
well-
anything about this place?
The
This
only
was on the map.
Yeah, it was, this map was found that led to this place, and I think that what was it? You guys talked to two people about it. The Rowan the Immeasurable and Bloodbeard of the Fighters Guild. Is it Bloodbeard? I can't fucking remember, dude. DM brain dog. But he
Talked to
said,
someone in the Fighters Guild. I remember that.
it was Griswold.
Yeah.
No, not Griswold. Is it Griswold?
Well, I remember the boss was.
No,
looking
it's
for
okay.
those.
It's Rock Bloodbeard, and he said, "I don't know what the fuck that's about, but if you go find out, I'll make it worth your while." So everyone you've talked to has no clue about this. It is peculiar, because it was a map written in Gith that was also like psionically ciphered, which is why it hurt Rago's head to be around.
Oops.
Ow.
But that's really all you know. All you know is this half dragon was looking for this place, and everyone else pretty much knows nothing about it.
Okay. Okay. Right. Look. Just gonna like get very serious. If you see something that's really standing out or looking very, very pretty, do not immediately touch it. Are we all on the same page here?
Yes.
That's for you specifically, Thorn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm going to hold all of you to this then. Since if for some reason we're not able to leave here and we end up dying, this is not going to be fantastic. I'd prefer that not to happen.
I would say death is not the way, after all.
Quick question: could I have read that with my eyes of the Runekeeper?
What does that do?
I can read all writing.
You could have, but she already cast a spell,
Damn it.
so would have been useful for you to say that beforehand. But
That
you know.
would have been nice. Yeah. R.I.P.
I
my
was
spell
looking
slot.
at do
God fucking damn it. I was like, oh, this is probably important information we should probably know about, because we don't die.
I was like just like looking at my nails. I'm like, wow, this is.
God fucking do it.
Try
Just
to
like real life, wow.
no, I'm like, it's my bad. Next time, no, but yeah, I
That's
can
fine,
read
it's
it.
fine.
I can read everything. So.
Damn. Alright, big brain. Well, okay. If you guys are all good, I mean, I suppose we can just do this then.
Yeah, so you guys can walk
Let's do it.
further in. What's the marching order?
Hold on. Can anyone see in the dark? here?
I think Rago has dark vision. Everything's perfectly lit though.
Oh, it is.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, there's torches on the walls.
But I have
Um,
dark vision just in case.
Yes. Which dark vision, just to remind you guys, you can only see in shades of gray, and you still have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. So it's not nothing beats a torch in this case. But everything's well lit. So
Okay. Okay.
so
Well, we have a preference. Do we want to mix it up? Last time.
I'm gonna take lead.
Alright, that's fine. I'll caboose again.
Sure.
okay. So Rago Thorn in the front.
Yep.
Alrighty, you guys start walking in. And I'm going to need, as you're walking in, what you guys are walking in, and Melora, as you guys are walking, you spot a fairly obvious trap that the kobolds have set into this place, into this room. This next room. It's just a little like you walk on the tripwire, and then it just a bunch of like kind of like hidden spikes that are underneath some dirt come out, and they got a bunch of poison on them. But you're able to easily spot that.
Be careful, there's a trap over there.
You guys easily walk around it. You go into this next room, which is has piles of burnt corpses, just in a large mound in this next room. The braziers are there. You can see pretty much everything's like these are a bunch of different sizes and shapes of bodies. There's human bodies here, kobold bodies, elf bodies, and
Lord.
it looks like they were all just drug here and then piled into this room.
Well, that can't be good.
And it looks like there's probably like, as far as like human and the elf bodies are concerned, there's probably about like 12 of them, and then there's probably like 30 kobold bodies.
Damn. Okay.
Melora, you do see something shining in the hands of one of the elf bodies. It's kind of clutched, and it's like outside of the pile,
I'll
and it
point
seems to be
it.
holding something.
I think that is something we're not supposed to touch.
What is it?
I don't know, but it looks like a very shiny artifact that, you know, you'd want to touch, but if you did, you die instantly. And that sucks.
Is this like so? Is this room? Is this still kind of like a secondary room?
It's
or
like
is
a
this
it's like a
big-
small little room. Like it's not really big. It's probably like like a 40-foot long room. Like by in like a it's in sort of a circular pattern. It's not really, you can't really tell what it was used for before it was the body room.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a kind of a small room, and then off to your left is a stone sort of hallway that goes very further down. And as you're sort of like looking around, you hear a large boom from further in,
Oh, that's not good.
and the like dust kind of falls from the top and kind of comes down.
Could I, for the shiny thing, and also with knowing that there was just a trap set, Actually, would I know that about kobolds?
Kobolds are very well known for being. They're very like they're not very good combatants, but they make up for it in like devious traps.
Okay.
Well, most of them are simply made. They're sometimes they're pretty. They can get pretty crazy sometimes.
Okay. Okay. So I would have that knowledge then.
But that
Um,
being said, you do know that these guys have been here for maybe a week. So, not like it's not like going into a city where they've had a lot of time to prepare anything. Any traps would probably be pretty simple that the kobolds would make here.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. I guess with all of that, can I go over and investigate the shiny thing?
Sure, yeah. It's just you can as you get closer, it looks like there's a chain coming out of the hand. It's closed, so you can't see the main thing. But there's a chain hanging out. It's probably a necklace of some sort. But it seems like it doesn't seem like it was put there. It seems like whoever this was died with this in their hand, clutching onto it.
Fun. Okay. Like half the urge just kind of like standing like the 10 feet back, like poke the hand with my staff.
Yeah, you poke it. It seems a little disrespectful. Nothing happens. I don't know how you feel beyond that, but it was just you poke the hand and you poked a dead body with a stick is what you feel like.
Okay. Alright. When nothing happens, she'll like kind of like eye it for a second, go around, make sure there's nothing else. She'll go ahead and approach, and, like, kneel down. Can I uncurl the hands?
You uncurl the hand with a little bit of effort because it seems like rigor mortis is kind of stuck in, but you uncover it and you see a little sort of it seems to be made out of some sort of like gold. It is a little gold sort of necklace, and it's in the shape of a dragon's fang, but it kind of has a weird hook on the front end of it, almost as if something would fit into it. Kind of hard to tell what, but it just seems to be some sort of ornate necklace.
Okay. I guess I'll, like, examine it. She won't touch it or anything. She'll look back at the party.
Okay. Look, we go in there. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with it, but it's a little, peculiar looking. With what that sign said, or not the sign, with what the door said earlier about, be able to exit, you can't do so without, whatever it is. I don't know. This could just be a red herring.
Hmm. Do we?
I mean, we're already in here. Might as well keep going.
As you say that, another large boom echoes throughout the cave that you're in. More dust falls from the front, and it seems to be coming down this hallway from this next room.
Take a little
Okay.
peek inside.
All right, you guys continue to walk forward. Melora, you see another very crude trap on this this hallway's very like smooth stone. It's tiled out. It seems very well made. Seems like the further you get into this place, the more well maintained, well made it is. So there's a little tripwire in front. Is it Rago who's in front? It's Rago,
Yes.
Thorn, Agatha, Melora, right?
No, I'm
Correct.
in the back.
Okay, so it's Thorn and Melora. All right, Melora's easily points it out. You step over, and I am going to need both Thorn and Melora to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I believe.
Come on, dexterity people. Okay.
15, very nice.
So go one.
Let's hope it's the same for Thor.
Oh yeah, he's walking his dog real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
it's kind of lame.
I was gonna say I'm not at my computer, so
Damn.
You may
Roll
knight
for it.
someone to roll for it. I'm gonna take a piss real quick though.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you know,
let me find
it's a
the
good little
modifier.
cliffhanger. Just go ahead, I'll be right back.
I have a +7 to Dex, so
Jesus. Well, who do you
someone's
want to do it?
supposed to roll that. You can do it.
Wow, really? I'm so honored, thank you. Alright, what'd you get? You got an 8!
You not won it. There's no way.
Ain't no way.
Maybe you should not let me do your rolls again. Might be wise.
You got a now one.
Yep.
Damn.
Damn. What kind of dog you have?
Like
I
a
am-
German Shepherd mix.
All right, I am back.
yeah.
Is that a nat 1
Yeah.
on the?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I haven't
fuck.
rolled yet.
Well,
roll for me.
I saw a roll there. It seems like you told Agatha to roll for you.
Nope, that was just a completely unrelated roll.
Is your dex save a +7? I have to wonder.
No.
All right. Well, a fun little thing's about to happen. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, and I will.
Initiative.
I will describe what happens. The DC for the dexterity throw I was looking for was 16, so
Oh.
neither of you made it.
That's actually so sad.
Yes.
Red, my initiative is +5, so if you can roll for me, thank you.
Okay.
+5.
This is Ando's or Thorn's.
Okay.
8.
Excellent.
We're
Excellent.
really low.
Cursed.
We're really lowballing Ando's
Alright.
rolls.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
gotta-
Melora. Melora, then Agatha, then Rago, then Thorn. Alrighty. So, this is what happens. Melora points out the very obvious trap that was set, and as Rago stepped over it, he stepped onto a pressure plate. This is a trap, very obviously, as soon as you hit it, was not set by, like, the kobolds had nothing to do with this trap. This trap is elegant and very well made, and as he steps on this pressure plate, it goes down, and you hear in the walls sort of go 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 go, and then in between Agatha and Rago, so in the middle where Melora and Thorn were a large 2 slabs fall downwards, completely taking out from underneath them, going down a large sort of dark hole. They both of them fall for around 20 feet, taking each of you, let's see here, 6 bludgeoning damage from falling as you fall into complete blackness. Rago, as your foot's on the pressure plate, it doesn't close, but you can feel that if you pulled your foot back up, it would close up.
Well, that's oh boy. Oh no.
And as that sort of large sound is made, you can hear commotion coming from further down the hall where the large thudding was made, and you hear a lot of like kobold sounds, and then you hear a very menacing, spoken in common voice that says, "What was that? Get in there. I don't care if it's another kobold. If they hit the trap, kill them on the spot. Anyone else, do the same."
Well,
And we are gonna go in initiative. So, first off, at the start of the round is Melora. You have fallen down. You're prone into this extremely dark hallway. Or tunnel.
Can I look up and I see them?
Yeah, but it's so you've fallen 20 feet and you can't see like the ledges or anything. You can only see the ceiling of that room. So you don't have like line of sight to like Misty Step or do anything like that at the moment. Let me actually bring you guys over into this dude. You feel like you're not alone in here. And you, in fact, are not. Let me see here. So I'm going to need a Thorn. And Melora. So, you guys have fallen down in here. Melora, it is your turn. You have dark vision. You can see, you don't know what it is, but this sort of like place you have been deposited in, the walls are, you can't see anything. There's no decorations, there's nothing, but you can see figures moving around. And with your dark vision, you are able to identify them as black puddings. Or some sort of, I think it's easy enough that you can see that. So it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stand up.
You stand up.
And I'm going to see that there are things down here with me. And I guess since I can't see a ledge or anything, that I can Misty Step to.
You do see, at the very end of this hallway, you do see a light.
Oh, I guess I would have to fight away to it.
Fight or run. These things look very slow.
Oh, they do? Okay, I'm gonna just run then.
You're going to run down the hallway? Alrighty.
I'll Misty Step actually to that.
Misty Step? Okay, you're able to Misty Step. Hold on, let me give you control.
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Yeah. Okay, so I will give you control over your character once I remember how to do that. I am a professional, I swear. Controlled by, there we go. Okay. And then we'll give Ando control to this. Okay, so you will be able to Misty Step past all of these pretty easily, and you would be able to run down. Do you yell anything up to your companions?
I'll say I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe it's my death, but I'm gonna head that way. And there are things down here and they don't look fun. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you actually have. I will say that each like everything here is difficult terrain just for like movement purposes. So like this is a bigger area than what it looks like. I just don't have time to do some fuck shit. So
get up.
Do I get to roll my my deck save now?
no, you're down here, brother. You're down here, brother.
I never got to roll. This is bullshit.
Hey, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do,
Maybe
man?
for your roll next time.
So
Dog.
so you can Misty Step past this black pudding in front of you, and then you'll have to move beyond that.
Okay, so then I'll do here. I think. That was it.
Wait, we have to walk past these things? Oh god, this is terrible.
And then
The ones that are upside down are on the roof, too.
Oh.
I should
since
say.
it is oh fuck. And
There's only
then
one upside down.
Yeah.
and then I'll move right.
God.
Right here. Okay.
Okay.
I
All
hate
right.
it here. I hate it here.
There's only one upside down.
How kind.
Okay. All right. So that's your movement. Are you gonna take any actions? Or
Yes.
oh, the blink's a bonus action, right? Or is that your
Yep.
action?
It's a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay. And you have resistance to damage after that, right?
Yeah,
What?
to all damage.
The hell?
Damn, Newt, what the fuck, girl?
You broken!
Uh,
Yo, can I get some cool shit?
maybe
You
should just-
you have a luck stone, which is pretty OP on you. So
for
okay.
these two right here, I'm gonna cast fear.
fear. Yeah, you can cast that. As you do, you cast it, and they seem unaffected. They are immune to the frightened condition.
No.
Sad emoji. Crying emoji.
All right.
Shitting emoji.
Shitting. Next up is Agatha. You just saw your two comrades in front of you just disappear down this black hole down here. You hear Melora yell up. You look in front, and you can start to see movement in front of you guys. And you heard that menacing voice. It sounds like there are like a lot of kobolds and possibly whatever else you heard coming this way. Seems you have
Okay.
a choice to make. Do you jump down the hole?
Okay, well, first, after hearing, oh, I see a light at the end of the tunnel, Melora's, or not Melora, Agatha's gonna be, pretty concerned. Damn. How big is this gap?
It is a 20-foot cube hole. Like, you were able to
What does
step
that
back.
mean?
So, like, the hole
I
is
don't know
20
math.
feet. So,
Okay.
it's like, your movement's 30, for example. So, it's a massive hole.
Okay.
Because Rago's the one that triggered it, and it doesn't affect the person who triggers it, he's out of it. But you were, like, far enough back that you were able to jump back pretty easily. But they were right dead in the middle. Their dexterity check was to see if they could grab the edges or not. But they weren't able to, so they just fell down.
Cringe. That's kind of cringe. Okay.
Your grippers need better strength, yo.
Clearly. I don't like these options. Okay. You said there's like a lot of things that we're hearing?
Yeah, you heard also the menacing. You can assume the half dragon saying, "Whatever's down there, I don't care if it's friend or foe, kill it."
Okay. Considering our options, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna point at Rago. Actually, fuck. No, he's holding the pressure plate right now, right?
Yeah, if he
Yep.
lifts it up, it'll close.
Like really fast.
I mean, it drops somewhat slowly, so it'll probably for instance, if he took his foot off, he'd probably have enough time to jump in if he needed to.
Okay.
So it wouldn't like decapitate anyone or anything like that. It's pretty slow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she'll point at Rago, and I'm gonna use message, because I have that.
Ooh, fancy.
I know.
That's your action then?
That is my action. And while doing that, I'm gonna say, we only have one chance. We need to jump down the hole. There's no way that the two of us will be able to live whatever's over there. And from there, Cowabunga.
All right. You're able to jump down. Give me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
We're doing athletics.
Okay.
I don't trust that acrobatics number. Yeah.
That's not bad.
All right. Yeah. You know what? With a 23, you're able to drop down and you don't take any damage.
Damn, she just fucking like
You
falls
superhero
down.
land. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Actually, you have your like 10-foot pole. I imagine you like drop down and like it hits the ground and you like fireman slide down it.
That is so funny. That's how physics works. So we're gonna go with
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So from there, now that I'm into hole, Yahoo. That was my action. Let me see what I have.
Yeah, do you have dark vision?
I don't.
So you can't see shit down here.
Well,
Yippee! Actually, hold on. Can I? No, it's an action. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You can light a torch as an interaction if you want.
Yeah, I may as well. Cause what the fuck else am I going to do?
Yep, you light up a torch and you can see pretty clearly. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel that she was talking about. And then you can see
Actually-
next to you is Thorn,
Actually,
who's
can
getting
I say
up.
I don't light the torch?
Sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna light the torch. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like. I guess I'll end my turn there, realistically, because I've like
Yep.
I need both my hands. That's my problem.
Sounds good. You end your turn there. Next up is Rago. You are left alone in this hallway.
fuck.
With your foot on the pressure plate. Everyone's gone in this hole behind you.
And there's no way to really follow it down, right? Because as soon as the pressure off the
You-
thing, it's gonna
you'll have
slide
enough-
right back in.
You can jump down. You'll have enough time. But if you wanted to
Okay.
if you wanted to do something with a rope or something like that, or it just depends on what you want. You'll have enough time to jump in if that's what you decide to do.
Because I mean, having the whole team down there probably would be more efficient. I do have the dark vision as well.
Mm-hmm. You definitely feel like you can hear the things coming towards your hallway from that room where all the thudding was.
Yeah, I should probably jump down to also avoid the coal balls that are inevitably coming in.
Okay. You can give me an athletics or acrobatics check to do that, or you could use one of your psionic die to float down.
I'm feeling lucky with the athletics because we have a bit of a boost for it.
All right, roll athletics.
Oh yeah.
13. Okay. Well, you take.
We tried.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage as you fall down. And as you release, you can hear the in the walls. You can hear a dunk 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 as it sort of winds up and it slowly starts to come back up. You slip down. I say you probably catch your foot on like the edge while you're going down. And you sort of trip, and then you take the falling damage.
Ow.
But that's just movement, which I would say that's like 5 of your movement. So you have the rest of your movement and your action and everything else. And you'll put you down
Beautiful.
here and give you access to your token.
Excellent. Thank
Ba, ba,
you.
ba. There we go. Alrighty. You fall, you're right next to this sort of, you get down here and you can see, just like Malorix, you got your dark vision. You can see these forms here. This one down here is on the roof.
Ooh.
These sort of sludges, and it seems that they react to body heat because they are already reacting to your guys' presence down here.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Cool.
You said this one's on the ceiling?
No, the upside down one right here.
Oh, upside down's on the ceiling.
Yeah, which
So,
is
can I try? I guess because there's sludge, it wouldn't matter if I
Mhm.
swing at it.
yeah, you can swing at it.
Sure. Especially, I guess on the initial surprise, because of how close we are to the sludge, I'm gonna try and take my axe swing to it. I'm gonna go, "Ugh, spooky. What is this?" And then let me see if I can successfully hit my strength. Where's my? Yeah, here it is.
And you've got your Misty Step battle axe, right?
Yes, we do.
So that's technically a magical weapon, which is very good. So go ahead and roll a hit.
Roll a hit.
Now it doesn't do magical damage, but it is considered a magical weapon. A 7.
But that unfortunately is probably not gonna be.
You know what's crazy? That is their AC. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
My God.
Go ahead and roll damage, my man.
Oh, incredible. It's been a while since I've done an axe swing, so yeah, D8. Hey! Oh, plus the strength, so 4, 8.
8 damage. All right, you
Yes, sir.
bring it down, and your axe slashes into this. Does your axe does slashing damage, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty, you slash into it and you cleave it in half.
Oh,
And as you do,
boy.
you see that it splits into 2 separate puddings, and they're both autonomous. And as you do, acid flies out from its body, and you take 6 acid damage as this gooey form spreads all over your arm and burns your
fuck.
arm.
Bitch, not a good idea.
Give me an insight check real quick.
Insight, you got it. I just know absolutely fucking nothing.
Dude, you killed it. Like this thing, you can fuck this thing up, honestly. Like this is looking great for you. All right. Any bonus actions or movement?
Wonder if I could. You know what? We'll save that. I have an idea, but I need to think about it a bit more. So we're gonna pass it off to the teammates and see how the board develops.
All right. Next up is Thorn. You're a half elf. Do you have night vision or dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see what's going on around you too. You saw Melora disappear and then reappear further down this area. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel that she's talking about. From what you can tell, give me an insight check, because you did just see, you're getting up from prone, but you did see dude, he's killing it. You got honestly,
killing
honestly, these things are fucking easy mode. This is all okay. All this is fine. Your only thing that's like, oh, Melora's running, so maybe we should follow her, but who knows? Maybe you just clean this up.
It's a little unclear at this time.
I will say, it's obvious you guys are at a horrible disadvantage. Running probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
All right.
Gotta go.
What do you do, my mans?
I'm gonna run. Wee.
Okay.
What you got? What are these? How do I know it's 30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet, but all of this is considered difficult terrain just because it's a lot bigger than it actually is. Because I couldn't be bothered to find a hallway map tile that was the correct size. Because it's kind of hard, especially when you steal everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sprinting.
So true, actually.
Alrighty. But if you do run by that way, you will take an opportunity attack from this guy. Because it is a 20-foot
One
drop.
on the roof?
Yeah, it is a 20-foot drop, but as you go forward, the ceiling's only 10 feet high. So this thing occupies a 5-foot space. So when you run underneath it, it can strike you.
What?
Yeah.
That's made up.
But I mean, you could take the.
I mean, that thing is 10 feet.
No, it's occupying a 5-foot square, and then you run past the 5-foot square underneath it.
Well, I'll just simply not do that then.
But yeah, you could probably run through this way and not
Sneak.
provoke an opportunity attack from it.
Bet. I'll do that then.
Okay. So you do that. You're running after Melora. Nice.
Yeah.
And it is now the Pudding's turns. So this one's going to attack Rago with its pseudopod.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. It gets a +5. It misses. So as a pseudopod comes out and lashes at you, you're able to expertly dodge. This one is going to move over, and it's going to try to attack you as well. Does a 16 hit your armor class? I don't think it does, right?
No, it does
Yeah,
not.
it does not. Okay. So it misses as well. You're able to block its pseudopod. The one on the ceiling is going to walk towards, let's see, 5. There, no, it's, so it's 10, 20. It's going after Thorn, who's the closest. This one's going to go 10, 20. Just sort of towards Melora. This one's going to go 10. This one's going to attack Melora. Getting a 17 to hit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dealing. Ooh, damn. 8 bludgeoning damage. And 4 acid damage.
I'm resistant, so I take half now.
Yeah, go ahead. And your it hits your armor. Are you wearing armor?
Yeah, I don't wear armor.
Okay, so
Do you not see my outfit?
true. So you feel like if you were wearing armor, it would permanently dissolve a part of it, and you would lose an AC. But luckily, you're butt ass naked down here, I guess. Yeah.
What ass?
Melora has more cleavage showing now.
Oy vey.
Oh my god.
I
You
have
don't-
like a top out of my nipple showing now. It's like-
Oh no.
Oh no. Alrighty. Next or actually this one's gonna move towards Melora, but 5.
Back creatures.
That one moved. Oh, this one's gonna move up and attack Agatha for getting a 19 to hit.
Oh, I'm crying. Yeah.
Okay, and that deals. Let's see here. Okay, damn, I'm fucking rolling nothing but 6s here. That's 8 bludgeoning damage to you, and then
Oy vey.
7 acid damage, and your AC is lowered by 1.
Is that a permanent change?
Yes, it corrodes your armor.
Oh, I am beefing with you right now. Severely beefing with you.
Hey, don't get hit, man. Well, maybe your AC wasn't high
Yeah.
enough.
Damn.
Why you
Only
need it
I thought
anyway?
about that. That's
Alrighty.
actually, it sucks so bad.
And then we're at the top of the round with Melora again.
Sorry, I was trying to. I'm gonna do my little Raven Queen blessing again.
Oh, yep, you're easy enough. And at
Okay.
this point, now that you're past them, you can run out of the area if you wish.
I feel bad for Agatha though.
You'll be fine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, not with that fucking lowered AC, bitch.
Hey,
I'm gonna shoot out my thorny Eldritch Blast for her. And since
Alright.
I'm level 5, I get 2 beams now.
All right, beam it out. Which one are you hitting? The one next to her?
Oh wait, wrong dice. Sorry, sorry. Let me re-roll it real fast.
Okay.
I'm
Make sure you
Yeah.
roll in the D&D dice too.
Here it is. Does an 11 hit?
It does. Roll
oh, okay,
damage.
play.
Roll damage.
Yeah, it's this one. Sorry, right here.
And it-
Just specify again.
And it's bludgeoning damage, right?
It's force.
Force. Okay, that's fine.
— 14 damage.
14 damage. Yep.
And I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah, hit it again. Oh, that hits.
26.
That hits. Roll damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw for it real quick. Fails. As you hit it with the damage, it seems to like sort of get confused or something, and it just sort of like moves out of the way and kind of recoils a bit away from Agatha. Alrighty. That was your action. Do you want to?
For my movement, I'm gonna just continue downwards.
All right. You run through the light, and you're able to exit the cave. You can see that there was one more black pudding sort of following you, but as soon as it touched the light, it sort of it recoiled and goes back out. And as you run out, a bunch of spears are pointed at your throat. And you hear a "Halt, traveler!" But we'll get to that later. Next up is Agatha. You are freed from the pudding that is near you. It has dissolved a part of your armor, but you are all right.
Yeah, Agatha's not stoked about that whatsoever. She's like randomly in the dark, and then there's fucking acid splashed on her.
Mhm.
Like to imagine since this like chainmail was probably like the acid like fucking went through it. Chainmail's not the best. Probably say it's like underneath like her breast, like just a good chunk of the chainmail is just fucking eviscerated.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so because she can't fucking see anything, but you gotta be prepared at all times. Gonna cast lights
All
on the
right.
staff so
Okay.
she can see shit.
Ye-
Otherwise, we're fucking booking it.
You cast light on your staff, and you can see that all of these puddings sort of recoil from the light. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, great. As I'm like, okay, hold on. How's this move? Oh, that's weird. So what? That's like, how that works?
So
This movement's
each
gonna
so
fuck me up with the grid.
so you can move 3 spaces,
Crying. So wait, 3 big spaces or 3 small spaces?
3 small spaces. The
Okay,
big
great.
spaces are just part of the map that I stole.
Okay. As I'm doing that and moving past, can I like stick my fucking staff out to make the
You have a 10-foot
bridge thing
reach.
recoil? Yeah.
Your action was
Guys.
light though.
I can't hit anything just to like make them recoil more since I know they did that.
Yeah, you can like wave it around.
Great. We would wear like a fucking lightsaber. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Mostly
There you
just
go.
to try and see if I could get those away from Grago.
They definitely seem like now that you're moving like a little bit further away, they look a little less perturbed, but it did seem to affect them when you were near them. All right, so that's your movement and your action. Bonus action?
To cry.
That's
Agatha
that's
sobs.
bonus action.
Thanks. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Thinking real quick. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, no bonus action for now.
All right. Next up is Rago. Rago, with a loud thump, you hear the trap doors seal shut above you, 20 feet above you. You see Agatha wave around her light. You definitely can see that these puddings sort of recoiled from it. But now she's far enough away that they seem less perturbed about it. And it is your turn. You are based with these two.
Okay.
You can as an action disengage and run away so that they don't get attacks on you. You do feel
Is
like
there-
you could take them, but it seems like your party members have decided to flee. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try and assist the party with fleeing because I know that some of them might not be suited for this combat. So is there a way that I can break off?
Yep.
Reach Agatha and then use the what we call it? What we used to push the people over the bridge last
Oh,
time.
yeah,
to
your
replicate that.
your telekinetic thing, that's your
Yeah.
Psi-Knight ability.
Can-
Yeah.
Can we utilize that to just push Agatha at least like forward to catch up to try and
Yeah.
take her out of the fight? If that, I mean, we're
So,
gonna try and link up
is-
with Agatha
hold on.
first and foremost.
We have to figure out
Alrighty.
if that's an action or a bonus action. Hold on.
Oh, that's yeah, true.
That is the big question here. Because you most certainly can do that, but it is an action to disengage from these puddings, so otherwise you'll be taking attacks of opportunity against them. Let's see
Don't fucking do
here. You did see that Agatha's armor did get corroded by these things.
Yeah.
Classes.
Slight underboob.
Hold on, fighter.
You don't want that.
Listen, I don't want that, so I'm sending it away from me with the force of my telekinetics.
You don't want your underboob hanging out?
Big. Yeah. The world doesn't need to see that. She's not happy about
Women scare Rago
Okay.
confirmed.
Okay, so your protective field is a reaction. Your psionic strike just happens like a smite, I'm pretty sure. But your telekinetic movement as an action. Telekinetic movement is an action.
Damn. Okay. So.
But you do have your protective field that you could use as for your reaction to help protect people. So
Okay.
you can take an action to disengage, and then they won't get attacks of opportunity on you. You won't be able to do much else other than that, but you'll still have your reaction to do a psionic shield.
Yeah, I think that's probably best, and that way we can hopefully catch up with Agatha in case they do start to move in. We just put
Yep.
up the shield.
Take your 3 spaces, and you don't, since you disengage, you don't take any.
Running. Yeah, I'm peacing out.
Alrighty.
Peacing out, baby.
You run off, and now within the light of Agatha's staff, you feel very safe. Next up is Thorn.
Hello, Agatha.
Hi.
We're
Glad
still
you made it
speed
down here.
racering it, I believe. So I'm
Of
just gonna
course. Wouldn't miss the team for the world.
All right,
Sorry,
you.
watching him just go down.
I'm assuming you dash to do that.
Sure.
Okay. You dash for twice the movement, and you're able to clear these guys, and you run out into the light with Agatha, and are met with a situation, but we'll get there. We're gonna finish up with these guys. All right. So the puddings. They're gonna unwillingly move too close, and then it's gonna make an attack on you with disadvantage because of the light. Missing. And then the rest of them, I don't think these guys can catch up with you. 1, 2. Hold on, this one can. It'll attack you,
Cut that shit
Agatha.
out.
Getting a miss
Thank God.
as they're forcing themselves through the light. Next up is okay. I think I know. Okay, this needs to be a map layer. There we go. Okay, that's easier. Okay, okay. This one can move here, and it's going to attack Rago with disadvantage. Missing. I got a 2 and a 4 on that one. 1, 2. Okay, this one actually can catch up. All right, another disadvantaged attack. No, that is a miss. All right, and then 1, 2. Okay, that one actually can. They're
It's okay.
closing
You're
in
simply
on
gonna
you.
miss again.
I rolled 2 3s, so yeah.
Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going.
These
Keep the good times
two,
rolling.
I guess, are just kind of like going after them, but they're not gonna make it. All right, back to the top of the round with Agatha.
Okay, great. I'm gonna fucking disengage.
Cause fuck out of here right now.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go up here and. Now that someone else is out of the picture, gonna bonus action. What the fuck is it? Expeditious retreat. If
Okay,
it's just once.
so.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. But I will say, remember that each one of these squares is double movement, so you can only move 3, and then you can expeditious retreat.
Right, so 1, 2, 3.
Yep. There you go. So you're not out of the woods yet, but you'll definitely be able to outrun these 3 in the back. And then you cast expeditious retreat on yourself, right? Which allows you to dash as a bonus action. It increases your speed by 10, right?
It allows me to take the dash action, on each of my turns.
Okay. Does it count this one? Because then you can run 6.
It says when I cast a spell and then as a bonus action, so I think it's after,
Okay, so yeah, you
which
just...
is cringe.
Gotcha. That's all right.
But oh well.
You'll be able to get through it
Should've
next
done it
time.
before, like I wanted to.
All right, next up, Rago.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming a similar disengage sort of scenario.
Potentially. Can I use my psionics here to accelerate me forward
You
as the action?
you could, but you would still take opportunity attacks from them because you're still willingly leaving their threatened range.
Gotcha.
You could like probably use it on Agatha right now and just, you know, heroically die here in this cave.
You
Don't do that.
die.
Holy shit.
That's another
Heroically,
option.
by the
But or you could just disengage and start running for your
Yeah,
life.
just disengage. Yeah, boy. God damn it.
You know, come on, man. It'd be so I could put on some like sad music and then we can like go through all your hopes and dreams and everything you wanted to accomplish and
No, we're gonna live for that shit, baby.
okay, all
We're gonna
right.
be alive for that.
Take your 3 movements. So 3 squares here. 1, 2,
2,
probably
3,
just-
I
yeah.
guess.
Yep. Any bonus actions or
No, same as before. We'll have the shield, perhaps, right? We didn't get to use it as much last time.
all right. So the good news is these 3 in the back literally do not have the movement speed to catch you, but these 2 can get one more. Boom. 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 Each of them, they're going to attack you once. So we're going to do Agatha's here. Disadvantage.
You can survive.
Wait, is light concentration?
I don't believe so. Let me double check. No, it just lasts for an hour. Let's go.
Okay, nice. So they're still firing at disadvantage. I get another 3. Rago. 2. All right. Yep. They're
Good.
grabbing at you. It doesn't work. I'm gonna say on this next amount of turn with Rago's psionic movement and just the movement left on the board here, you're gonna be able to easily outrun these black puddings here. You make it to the entrance of the cave, or this tunnel here, and you see, you see a bunch of things. First off, we're gonna go through, and we're gonna do this in order. Melora, you reach the exit, and you see a bunch of these little frog people, and they have spears pointed at you, and they say, "Halt! You who have traversed the darkness of death, do not take a step further. We are the Grungs!" And then they all say in unison, "We are the Grungs!" What do you say?
Oh my my god, what are these things? Oh, you're the grungs. Oh.
They're these little like frog people. They're about like 2 feet tall. They have like little loincloths, and some of them have like crude leather armor, and they got these spears. They're pointing them at you.
Meet you. Are all of your names grungs or?
My name's Skippy, says the leader.
Hey, Skippy. Me and my friends are in a little bit of a pickle back there, and I'll motion behind me.
Friends from the eternal death. That's where we send our elders to die with honor. Nothing there but the great beyond.
There's a lot in that area.
She holds knowledge of the afterlife.
Yes, I do. A lot of knowledge.
The elder might want to know her. You will be our prisoner.
What about instead of prisoner, I
Silence,
go
prisoner, or you'll meet your end.
Oh, my bad, Skippy.
And then Thorn, you make it out here, and you see all these little frog people pointing spears, and they kind of jump when you come in. Another! This is unprecedented. You come from the afterlife. Are you a demon?
What now?
Speak not in riddles to us, for we are the grungs. And then the rest of them say, we are the grungs.
I think you're the one speaking riddles here, but
You dishonor me and my lineage. We are not riddle makers. I am a warrior.
There are 2 more behind there in the darkness of death.
More from the afterlife. Oh my gosh. Truly, this is a sign of the end times. The elder must speak with you. Prisoners, yes. You shall now be escorted to the elder. You will relinquish all your rights to us now.
What rights did I have to begin with?
Exactly, interloper. With that, both Agatha and Rago make it out. You look behind, you can see the oozes stop at the torch light, and they slink back into the tunnel. And they go, ah! 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 The great black abyss spits out more of these tall demons. You're all our prisoners now.
Yeah,
Silence!
These little
Silence!
I
Silence,
just popped
prisoners!
out of nowhere, man.
Silence!
Hold on, I gotta talk to my boy here.
You will talk to no one about the elder. You are from the afterlife. You belong not in the land of the living.
Okay,
Can I
anyways,
throw you?
Agatha, this one's named Skippy. They're called grungs, and they're gonna take us to their elder, apparently.
We are the
Oh, we don't-
grungs.
Can I like, since I have like the giant glowing staff, and kind of imagining she's probably like clutching where the fucking acid was sprayed.
Mhm.
She like look down at him, and say,
Well, considering we came from the afterlife, I'm truly hoping you'll grant us some niceties here, since apparently we can survive what you cannot.
You have disrupted the great wheel of life by coming from that which should not be came from. I know not of what implications this has, but the rumbling commences, and we are in grave dire straits. I have not the authority to dictate your fates, although I will not hesitate to end your lives here and now. And as that happens, another boom echoes through the area, and sort of you can see like dust fall down. All the grungs kind of look around with their big eyes, kind of like, oh, quickly, the elder. And they kind of like start hitting your shins, and they're like, come on, move, prisoners.
how tall are they?
They're like 2 feet tall.
Throwable
tall.
size.
There's like
Horrible.
There's like 12 of them here. It seems like they're like a little like hunting party or guard party or something. There, a couple of them are armed with short bows. It seems that all, and like the other ones with spears. It seems that they're pretty slimy, and it seems like all of their like weapons are coated in their slime.
Delightful.
Delicious.
Okay. I don't like glance over, I guess like Melora and like under my breath go,
It's just play along for now. I don't think it'd be very hard to.
No games when in the face of the elder, prisoners. And another like, like kind of like butt stroke the back of your shins. March.
Agatha will, like, real quick, Agatha will just like look behind her pretty irritated and scowl at him.
I'll look at Agatha and then telepathically say, I could technically mind control him for a bit if you want.
She'll shake her head. Just keep like walking.
Okay. And I'll continue with her.
So the one named Skippy, he's orange, and the rest of these are sort of green, shades of green little frog people. He leads the way as the little green ones eye you suspiciously. You guys move through this this part of this dungeon. This part is not maintained as well as the other parts you saw. Like, there's no real stonecraft here. This is a very sort of natural area to this place in which you found yourselves. And as you guys walk through this area, you find yourself into a little bit of a village. There's sort of a lot of like ponds, sort of like if you imagine like rice fields. It's sort of like that sort of like idea. You can see that there's a lot of these different colored grungs. There's like purple ones, and there's a couple blue ones, and they're kind of chilling in the water. Some of them are working. A lot of like mud huts are in this area, and you can see that there's like some children that are like playing around that look at you eerily, or not eerily, but just like curiously. And they march you through their town, and you get to this part that's like sort of a large staircase up that goes into a hole in the wall, and you see this orange gold-colored grung with this long beard come out on a staff, and he walks out, and Skippy goes, "Oh, great Elder Grung, who speaks for the silvery-winged angels. We bring interlopers that come from the beyond. They came from the dark pit, of which we send our dead and our dying." And the old Grung goes, yes, we are the Grungs. And then all the people in the village go, "We are the Grungs!" And he kind of like puts his hand up. "What say you, shades of demons and angels past? What news do you bring of us from the great beyond? The deathless hollows, that which none returns, and only death greets them."
Well,
Skippy hits you. "Talk to him! Answer him!"
give me a second. We bring the knowledge that the upstairs rumbling that you keep worrying about is
"She speaks of the rumbling!" One of the grungs in the back. "Did they cause it?" And then the gold one says,
Will you let me finish?
"They wish to finish us off!" Ah! The gold one says, Wait. Let us listen before we act, young grungs. Finish your story. Right now."
For your wisdom. Anyway, are you familiar with what a half dragon is?
"A half dragon. Is this what the rumbling means in your strange tongue?"
Okay, a half dragon. Do you know what a dragon is?
Big lizards, wings, sometimes breathe fire.
Ah, yes. We drag many beasts back from our hunts.
I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, not quite what I mean. I want you to think of a gigantic beast, one of incomprehensible
You
size.
speak of the great horned one that the rumbling has awakened. Yes, many of our hunters have died to that great beast.
Okay, great. You do already know that makes things a little easier.
Our children
Yes.
starve. We cannot access our hunting grounds.
Well, do I have a excellent proposition for you. As we have miraculously survived, like you have seen, it would be within your
No,
best interest.
You're dead. You came from that where the dead go. Therefore, you're dead.
Agatha, if you want me to throw a frog, I will.
Agatha will put a hand up. It's fine. It would not do us any good if we did that.
I'd feel pretty good if we did that.
She will not respond. If we are dead, then so be it. Then I think it would be within your best interest to let us go up there and prove to the great beast that we are able to, at the very least, defy the death that they had insisted on attempting on us.
Of
If
course! Of course! The great beast one can't fit in the Deathless Beyond, so the Deathless Beyond has sent angels to bring death to the beast. And all the grunts go, yeah! Woo!
Agatha will slowly nod.
Nailed it.
Precisely.
You've been sent by the great silvery angels that craft for us the great ambrosia of our people. You
Yes, and
have been
may my
sent by the
staff soon
gods. You will get rid of that great beast, and in return we will grant you the ambrosia of the angels that you might take it with you to bring the great death upon all that watch us and all that shan't watch us, for we are the Grungs. And they all say, we are the Grungs, we are the Grungs. And then he goes, indeed, yes, this is a great time for us. You will fell the beast, and thus we will be able to feed our children once again. These are not our prisoners any longer. I grant you all your basic rights of food, drink, and pleasures of the flesh. Celebrate. For you,
though.
you are the.
Do we not? We don't need those things.
You in the eyes.
Have sex? What?
In the eyes of the Grungs, you are but mortals once again. You shall be equal among us all. And he nods. All
These are
right.
the greatest clerics I've ever seen.
So, you have come to fell the great beasts. The rumbling has awakened it from its slumber. Thus, we cannot hunt in the grounds beyond. Skippy will lead you there. We will offer you any aid that you require. And should you fell the beast, we will grant you the supreme delight of the great ambrosia that our gods have given us.
That would be excellent. You don't by some chance have some sort of blacksmith down here, do you?
You speak one of the forge, yes. We have excellent craftsmen here. As you can see, they have crafted our spears and armor. And you look around, they got like very crude spears that like stone tip, and then they're like wearing like some sort of animal skin. We can craft for you, although it will take many days for us to knit together all of our armor to fit one of your stature.
Okay, then disregard that. I would rather not deprive you of something to keep you safe.
She'll try really hard to not roll her eyes. And
You just kind of like, because they're like frogs, so their like eyes are like very spread apart, and they're just like very huge, and they're just like looking at you like.
she'll just kind of like go to roll her eyes and then close them and then like take a deep breath and go,
Well, if you would be so kind before we venture out, would you mind if we take a quick rest?
Of
Coming
course.
Back from
Bring them some food, and bring them some, water.
I think it's actually all right if you keep your food. I understand hunting has been hard here, and I'd rather you keep it for your children.
Very well.
Well, wherever we're able to rest.
Skippy will now lead you to the great horned beast that plagues us all.
Okay, hold on. Did
That's
you
not
hear
what we
anything I said?
It's very tiring coming back from the dead. Can we like?
Of course, you've traveled a great distance. You've traveled from the silvery mountaintops past the
It's not really
great
a
darkness.
distance per se. It's more of like a.
Truly, the gods have blessed us with your great journey, with your long
Yeah, you are
legs.
blessed that we're here.
Those
Yeah,
of
I
you who one stride equals an hour of walking for us lower grungs. We are the grungs.
I don't think it's that much. I think you're over exaggerating here.
Okay,
As
okay,
I
but
chant
this-
out, "We are the grungs" in a very whispered voice.
We are the grungs.
Look, okay, could we just is there just a little area, like a small area outside of your town that we could just be at
Of
for
course.
a couple of hours? Okay,
There is-
great. We're gonna
Cast
go
hut,
right
bro.
now, okay?
There's plenty of room in our village, and the village is like meant for like 2 foot tall people, and so it's like you can go to the Grand Park, and there's like a 20-foot square of like dirt in the corner. And there's like moss and stuff.
I get to
and-
make us a tiny hut right now. Like we don't have to go anywhere.
Not in the grog house.
I
Let's
will,
get out of the fucking Temple of Grung first.
Skippy will join you and lead you to the Great Horned One. Then you will
Okay, just-
complete your quest, and if you wish to return, we will grant you the great ambrosia of the starry skies of which we
yes,
protect.
we've already heard that. So thank you so much.
I would just walk away.
Yes,
Really
thank you, Steve.
appreciate it. You've done so well. Thank you. We got it. Thank you. Bye.
Indeed.
Let's just start walking out.
Yeah.
Skip a little wave.
Walking out.
Clear the way for our new guests. And then they all
We'll have to walk down the slime tunnel again.
Skippy, like, he's like, all right, let's go.
As I walk out, I chant, "We are the grung."
We are grungs.
Beautiful.
And you see the old guy just kind of like waddles back into the cave from the stairs lead up to, which he was about like eye level with you guys, but he was like way above everyone else.
Beautiful.
Alrighty, and you guys, yeah, you can take a little resty here if you wish.
Yeah. Here's like. I mean, are we good with a short rest?
Yeah, I'm good with a short rest.
I was gonna say, I'm ready to hut.
Like,
How are you gonna hut?
He gonna
in
hut,
the tiny village.
dude.
I just want some peace and quiet, okay?
Thorn finna
Get us in
hut.
here.
Thorn is finna hut if we don't fucking figure it out.
real.
I'm finna
Okay.
get out of here.
Okay, short rested. Fucking.
Alright, short rest again.
Okay. Yep. So go ahead and spend your hit die and
Yep,
anything you get back on a short rest.
Short
Yeah.
rest.
You get
Yeah,
there.
I fucking gonna go ahead and I guess like patch my stupid ass like new acid hole up and also fucking rewrap bandages so underboob is not showing. Thank you.
Excellent. Yes.
Natural.
Gonna like fucking. Gonna
That's
like.
probably
They're
the
out.
scariest.
Okay, well. Look, you make that choice. She does not.
I'm
I
a
was gonna say you'll probably get better armor if you go back down the slime tunnel.
Yeah.
Wow, who would have thought?
Go back
Gonna
in there,
fucking-
girl.
Yeah,
I
like
know,
Kurt
I'm
just
saying
quickly,
you
like,
get better armor. Like the slimes melt it.
Oh,
from
and
the
they're like
frog
little
people.
forge
I can't be
slimes.
down there. It'll look like a hentai. So I'm not going.
So true.
to-
That one really suspicious scene in Sword Art Online, the
You're
fucking
lying.
elf realm. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Don't! Why would you even say that?
Anyways.
Sorry, I just had to curse you guys. Sorry, chat. Anyway, yeah, Agatha will like kind of like
forgot
pull
about
Laura
that shit.
aside.
I was doing so good.
I wish I could.
Yeah, you guys take a little short rest. Skippy is like staring up at you dumbly, and he's like, "Your words confuse and scare me." And you guys rest up. Do you any of you want to talk to Skippy at all, or
Can I
do
turn the
anything?
microphone on? I'm
So what
playing.
do you do for fun, Skippy?
Oh my god.
oh, for fun, we like to play grung ball.
What is that?
Mm.
How do you play?
It's an ancient game passed down from generation to generation.
How ancient are we talking?
Well,
like?
you get a bunch of
No?
circular
Okay.
mud balls, and then you sort of slime them together. So they
Oh hell no.
they're supposed to be like egg sacs, and you're supposed to protect them from the other team, while the other team pretends that they are the great. They're just trying to like get them, I guess. I don't know really about the lore. I'm more of a watcher. I never really played myself. But anyways, and the object is you're supposed to spear the other people's eggs.
Okay.
Oh.
You have like
Yeah.
a spear, or is it like
No, we don't use real spears.
where's the fun in that?
Well, we used to, but then there was like a whole community and like the players like unionized. It was a whole thing. Anyways,
Not the union. Oh my god.
yeah, but it's a pretty fun game. There is one captain, Grung, who is the elder of each tribe, and it's a turn-based game where he gives out the orders secretly, and then the one who's defending will put his orders as well. And the objective is to predict the other team's movements. It's pretty fun. It's good time. It's more fun to watch than to play because you're kind of just standing out there for a long time usually.
Are we gonna get a flash game out of this now? Get a little
Yeah.
of the RPG maker, make a game.
Go to addictinggames.com and put in Grung Ball and
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. All right, cool. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I like hunting more, but yeah, it is fine. And so after your short rest, he offers to bring you guys to the Great Horned Beast.
Oh boy.
And you guys follow him out. You can see all the little tiny kid grungs. The ones that have legs. You can see that like there's like a tadpole area, where like the freshly hatched ones are just like little tadpoles that run around. They have like a little
Terrifying thought.
yeah. And then but the ones with little legs and they have like little tails still, they run out and they're like, "What's it like when you die?"
Huh?
You don't need to know yet. I promise. You'll
My-
get
Oh.
there eventually.
My
I guess you would tell him.
my mommy's gonna die soon, and I just
Very
want to
sorry to hear
know
about that.
what it's gonna be like, cause she's gonna have to walk in the tunnel soon.
It's gonna be horrid, honestly.
It's just a lot.
Ah,
It's just a
Valora.
lot of walking. You just don't stop walking.
Oh, walking. Okay. Wow. All
No,
right.
it's she'll be fine. It'll be painless. It'll be like a sweet dream.
Ooh.
Listen, little grung warrior, and I bend down to the.
Oh. I am a fierce
Your mother will
warrior.
go on a journey very soon. And what you need to do is you need to be strong for your mother
God.
and for
Oh,
your
wow.
family.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Go on, grung warrior.
My-
Live your best life.
My name's Grippy.
Huh?
Oh.
I want to be tall like you someday. I want to journey that beyond the darkness as well. Maybe
One
I'll
day
meet my
you may
mom
soon
again.
Take that journey.
I believe in you, kiddo.
Hell yeah,
Grippy.
dog.
Hey, I'm gonna detect magic on him.
Yeah, you detect magic on this little grung, and he, hold on, let me. He has immense magical potential.
Oh my god!
This man could be cracked.
The Anakin Skywalker of the grungs.
I kind of put myself in front of him for a second and look back at the three, and I'm like, this guy has like a lot of magical potential, actually.
Okay.
You hear that, Grippy? If you train yourself in the proper way, you too will become a strong warrior.
Yeah.
Not just for your people.
The elder
But for
grung
this
says I
world.
have the sight.
Wow, that's very impressive. You should start working on that while your mother's still alive, so she can see how far you've come.
Well,
My God.
all right, I'll do that.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Can I give you a hug?
Oh wow!
Yes, Grippy. Yes, you can.
He gives you a hug.
Climb up and-
Give me a
hand.
Constitution
I-
saving throw.
Oh no.
Again.
Hold on, Constitution saving throw.
Poor Grippy. What is this man named Grippy?
13. All right, you're fine. You can feel that like his skin is definitely like poisonous and to the touch. But you kind of power through it. Luckily, it's a little baby one. And he's like, "Alrighty, bye." And he hops
Bye,
down and
Grippy.
goes in the water and just kind of
Bye,
like
Grippy.
sinks down. you guys,
Just fucking consumed by the water.
you guys make it out, and Skippy ushers you down this hallway. You can see, as it comes down, it opens up into this like large cavernous area, and you can see at the top there's little holes in the ceiling, and you can almost see a little bit of light coming through, almost like these little holes that are probably like 6 inches around, maybe lead out to the surface, and you can see every once in a while you can see maybe like little bats hanging out, and he goes, "Oh yes, that's our prey. That's the
Wait,
great
little
hunt."
what's hanging out?
Bats.
Oh, bats.
That's the great hunt. Not like the horned demon thing.
No, the great horned one is up further, and he points up, and you can see that there's like
I see.
there's like a bunch of like weird stone pebbles and whatnot. Can you guys give me a perception or insight check?
Does my passive not beat it?
Sure.
Your passive is fine.
We'll do
Crying.
perception.
You'll beat it.
Perception.
10.
Jesus, come on.
Okay.
This is not our day for.
Wow, you guys are not
Really not.
rolling well.
Ah! Your
I was-
dice, not mine.
Okay.
It's okay. It's a roleplay day, so it doesn't matter.
So, Melora, you'll figure this out, but maybe a little late. Because your passive perception does beat it, but you're gonna have to be a lot closer till you do. And Skippy kind of like holds back, and he points down, and he goes, "It's in there. It's been sleeping for a while, but if we ever get close, it gets mad."
Wait, hold on. How high up is the ceiling
It's like 30 feet high.
where the bats are?
It's like 30 to 40 feet.
How the fuck do they hunt that?
He kind of like crawls on the wall.
Thank you for the
Fucking stay with
demonstration.
And you can see him like creep up
Yeah,
on a
that's
bat, and then he like jumps at it and leaps at it and like grabs it in his mouth, and then like kind of like spits it out and puts his hand over it and stabs it, and then grabs it and like brings it back. He's like, "A great hunt. A feast awaits me at home. All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Come back to town whenever you finish it."
You don't want to join us?
No.
But this is the greatest hunt.
Thorn, we're
great
not
hunt.
going to get this little fellow killed.
No,
We're
it's
not
okay.
going to
The
do
four of us
that.
has it. Yes, we
If
do.
I
Yeah.
give me a persuasion check real quick.
Oh, fuck off.
Thorn.
Bro, Skippy's gonna get splattered against the fucking
Fucking Skippy. Oh thank
20.
God.
He goes, yes.
Oh wait, no.
If Skippy fells the great horned one, you must pass on, but all the glory and women will be mine. Yes, I will help you in this hunt. We shall fell the beast. I cannot be stopped with the angels of death at my side. It's, perhaps it was foretold in the prophecy. The Elder Grung knew this was happened. This is why he sent me.
Yes,
I'm a god among grungs.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
You hear, you hear, after he says grungs, you hear a faint echo down the cave. We are the grungs.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe. we
Does
are
a
out
19 pass?
Fucking test.
He says, yeah. You. What do you say to him with your suggestion?
I'm just like, maybe you can take the glory later. Why don't you go home and rest it off for the night?
Yes, the great silvery winged ones wish to test my hero's resolve. I will not be shaken by your words, devil.
I look at like Agatha and I'm like, I'm so sorry, it didn't work. It bounced right off of him.
I'm gonna like walk up to Thorn and I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna very gently grip it and look him straight in the eye. I hope you know that you have killed this grung.
We are the grungs.
Oh my god.
I hope you're able to live with your sins.
Actually, Skippy, on second thought, can Can you actually get us a big feast when we come back?
Yes, you wish to test my hero's resolve as well. Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Jesus Christ.
You have installed such an ego into this man. I will not fall for your honeyed words.
What the fuck?
I will drink deep of the ambrosia, and all the women of the tribe will be mine. My seed will be passed down for generations to become. They'll rename
keep staring at
Grunball to
Thorn's
Skippy
eyes?
Ball. And he's like,
You know
let's
what? I'm
fucking go. I'm ready. He takes the bat and he says, I won't be needing this. I eat the great horned one tonight. And he throws it over his shoulder and he starts stalking upwards.
He's actually fucking dead.
I telepathically tell Agatha, I'm just like, there's nothing we can honestly do at this point.
We could just knock him out.
Can I try and knock him out?
roll the hit.
Please.
Poor fucking guy. Okay,
After
hold on.
all-
Oh my god, this is actually. Oh.
You knock him
What do you
out.
do?
You fucking
Okay,
bonk
great.
him and he falls down limp.
Yeah, I'll be looking at Thor and realize like what he's trying to do. I'm just gonna like casually walk behind him and just fucking like I'm about to like hit a baseball and just fucking
You
dunk this.
just
man.
whomp this dude. He's like an amphibian, so he's not like really like solid. So it's like kind of a weird squishing noise. So it's like a.
Oh.
It sounds like you throw like a wet sponge against the wall and then he just falls over.
Oh, Agatha's gonna look kind of sad. She's gonna feel very bad, but
I'm gonna.
Well,
Gonna
Agatha,
pull him
look on the
back.
bright side. He's not dying.
I'm gonna bring him back towards like the others and be like, yeah, he passed out. He saw our true forms, so.
But you bring back to town. Okay. All right. Well, okay. First of all, so you pick him up.
Wait, how far are we?
You guys have been walking for like half an hour.
What?
Yeah.
We're not in the town at all.
Yeah, no, he brought you to like the hunting grounds, the
Okay,
Oh, I
clearing.
thought we were like right outside of town.
No, okay. Who has like a bag that we can stick him in for now?
I do. I do.
We have to. We're not gonna leave him out in his unconscious body in the battlefield. He's gonna
Alright,
get
alright,
stepped
this is
on.
fine. This is fine. I know what we can do. Okay, so I'm gonna
Jesus.
I'm gonna go ahead in the fucking like the old stinky ass kobold tin we have, or I have. I'm gonna go ahead and take like the tent cloth for that and just kind of like wrap him up, like swaddle him like a baby.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So first of all, give me Constitution saving throw
Oh damn. Okay.
because you have
hold
to
on.
touch him to do this.
All right, poison.
16.
16 is the DC. So what would have happened is you would have been poisoned for a minute and seen hallucinatory visions of your worst fears. But
Oh great.
since you passed, you're fine, and you swallow him up like a little like a little baby, and he's just like
Okay. I'm gonna.
he's got his tongue like slowly rolls out, and it's really long, and it just like keeps rolling out. It's like a foot long at this
Cool.
point, just like coming out.
Jesus Christ. Okay. From there, I'm just gonna go ahead and like, I'm guessing like the tent has like a string to just tie it off. I'm just gonna like tie it around him really tight,
Okay.
and tie it off at a knot, and then I'm just gonna put him in the bag on my back.
So
Yep.
So you know, like how like the Native Americans had those little backpacks
Yeah.
they put the babies in.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like,
gross,
and you
like-
just
Yeah.
see his little face, and he's just asleep, and his tongue's hanging out like down to his feet.
Okay.
All right, and
Gonna like look over at Thor and go,
I need you to understand if he ends up dying for whatever reason, you are helping me with the burial. Do you understand me?
Now if he gets eaten.
Oh
Agatha's gonna look appalled.
Sometimes.
oh no! All right, You
I
guys,
hate it here.
you guys make it into this this opening,
Oh.
and you see now that you're closer, you notice that these weird pebbles and rocks are in the shapes. They're stone, but they're in the shapes of grungs, and they've been like sort of like broken up, and you can see that they're petrified.
Oh no.
And as you notice that, you hear large thuds, and you look over and you see a metallic bull-like creature that's looking at you guys dead in your eyes, and you can see green smoke coming from its nostrils as and it starts pawing at the ground as it seems like it's gonna charge you.
I've read this in a book once.
And
Hey guys, I don't think this is a grung.
as
Job.
as that happens, that's where we'll end it for today.
Oh, beautiful.
Great.
Beautiful.
Great, excellent work, excellent. How did you guys like the session there?
It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love the grung.
The grungs are great. The grungs are great.
They're
We
my
like the
favorite.
grungs. There's a lot of this.
They're
There's
interesting.
There's a deep and storied lore to the grungs, which you might find out, but we'll
I really
come
hope
to that.
Skippy gets the kill.
I mean, we'll see. He's knocked out currently. He is
I
unconscious.
know when
Yeah.
knocked him out. I was willing to like carry him on my shoulder
Look,
and like
look.
let him like stab in, but it's just not safe. It's just
I
not
have a
safe for him.
genius idea later, okay? Okay? It'll be fine.
Oh.
He'll get the kill, okay?
You gonna throw him at it?
You're gonna grab him by his hind legs and just bludgeon for the
Get
final
it.
kill.
She would kill him first of all.
We are the
No,
grungs.
it'll be fine.
We are
It'll
the
be fine.
grungs.
We're the grungs.
What you said that tongue's like hanging at like a foot back, right?
Yeah, they're little frog people.
Just fucking like whip around and use the tongue as a weapon.
It's really sticky.
Poisoned already.
Like if you grabbed it, it would like be super sticky. Like I don't know if it
No, just use like my body movement to whip it around.
like a little one of those like little like fucking like those little like grabby hands you get out of like the fucking quarter machines.
Exactly. Yeah. So we get the effect. Hands off entirely. I can still do other things. Easy peasy.
Hell yeah. We'll see how that
Yeah.
goes. We'll see how that goes.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
good. Everything is good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Skippy's gonna be a hero amongst his people for generations to come.
This
Yeah.
this might be true. They might make a mud statue in his honor. We'll
Would
see.
love to see how long it lasts.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Oddball, for being in chat. Good to see you, as well as Mord and
Fog.
Fog and Skython. Pleasure to see you all. Thank you for coming by. We have two other streamers in chat, Mr. Redmaster and Mr. Ando. So we'll start with Redmaster. Why don't you tell them where to find you, what you're all about.
You can find me on twitch.tv/redmaster77. Same with the Twitter. I'm a Chronic Bird app user, Chronic X user, excuse me.
Ew.
I know, it's disgusting.
Nasty.
Disgusting. But yeah, you'll find me making content, cardboard. Why did I fucking say cardboard? Card games, party games, what have you. We're just out here having fun. So
All right, and then Ando, who I don't think even streams anymore. I don't know. When was the last time you went live?
I'm looking at the channel now.
I was actually just looking. I don't even know.
Well, he
Like
plays
October.
Pokemon
I do
and
sometimes.
games sometimes. So
Yeah.
at Ando,
ANDOTILN is how you spell the name.
Mm-hmm. And the links will be in the YouTube description for any YouTubers,
I believe in you.
YouTube frogs out there. We appreciate everyone who came by. Do we have an animal picture from
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
frogs? Okay.
And sell those notifications on for when you ever decide to go live again.
Oh, you have those on purpose? You can turn them
Yeah,
off.
you
It does
know.
the same thing.
Damn.
Okay.
Insane.
We will do. Let me just do this. Hold on, we'll get there. Hold on. I can do this. There we
Very
go.
important that you show him.
There we go.
Very important.
Camped picture.
Yeah. His name is Mr. Mo.
He's got a chiseled jawline, I gotta say.
Yeah, he's judging us for all of our actions today, actually.
There's a lot to be judged.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot to be judged there.
I don't think there's.
We have committed atrocities.
True.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll continue.
They definitely won't stop, for sure.
I mean, we've been out the gate committing atrocities.
Yeah, no, like session
This
1.
does not stop. Yeah.
Trauma, like this is
We started
a lot.
from minute 0.
true.
Faye has so much confidence in our ability to become characters, and he really does. And I'm so proud.
True. Yes. I like the Grung's blind devotion to their mysterious angels. I have blind devotion to my player characters. They can do it, I'm sure.
Wow, I
Oh.
love that you think that. That's really funny.
Yeah, the dice don't think so. But I mean, you guys, there was
Yeah, the
no
dice
good
are
rolls
not
today.
on our side.
All right.
One good
well,
one.
Thank you everyone for stopping by. That's it for today. I'll be live tomorrow, as I'm live pretty much every day. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Peace.